how do you conceptualize the body prioritizing its healing activities?
Yeah, well, that's, getting into intuition, which is kind of the link between that conscious mind, or really definitely conscious of something, versus the subtlety of, we kind of have a feeling, a gut feeling. There's more, there's so much going on in the gut, in the heart, other organs related to emotions. So tapping into our intuition, and as we get healthier, that intuition gets better and more accurate. So that is a critical way that we're able to navigate back toward health. When we test energetically, we find that the body overall will prioritize a certain definite, limited number of priorities, a limited number of sources of imbalance that it's saying, this I need to do right now. And once I clear that, now I can get to this other thing. It can, just like the mind can only multitask on so many things. We're more efficient if we're just not multitasking at all. We're focused on that one thing. When I used to travel with our equipment and stuff, can't do it now, but go to health fairs in California and various places, and we'd see that even in different communities, the whole culture is very different as far as how stressful it is, how much multitasking the body has to do just to live there. When I tested people at a health fair in Los Angeles, we never saw anyone with doing less than 5 things at once. And again, on a body level. And that's not horrible. Most people are there. Most Americans today are, that we see or have chronic health problems trying to find resolution, are trying to balance a bunch of things. Never saw one less than 5. And finally, at the health fair in Los Angeles, had somebody who came in and had, I think, only 3 levels of stress that I could find. And I said, wow, you're the least multitasking, least stressed person that I've tested in Los Angeles. I said, well, I just drove 5 hours from, out somewhere in rural California to get here. It's like, oh, okay. Proves the point. When we were in San Diego, it was more like 3 was typical. We'll see a little small town in Hawaii that, like an hour, 45 minutes or an hour from here. That's a beautiful rural place where the people they sit down and talk story and have a tea with their neighbor in the afternoon. And, it's like a whole different lifestyle. And there's usually one. They're not multitasking. They don't have to do more than one thing at a time to get through their days. So that's a big factor. The most I ever saw was at 21. And this was a man who was dying. He was referred to us by his acupuncturist, couldn't get his pulses to come up, just very, very, very low pulses, low energy in the whole system, not healing. And they were doing a lot of good things, good energy medicine, in addition to Oriental medicine, acupuncture, moxibustion, other energy instruments, very advanced instruments, herbs. Within 1 month of taking all of the remedies, and it was a lot of remedies, it's probably 25, 30 remedies that it took to balance those 21 different stresses that the body was trying to heal desperately, but didn't have the right materials. In this case, they were all material substances. It was like, oh, you need this herb, you need this nutrient, you need a bunch of that. It was like we had to do the healing for the body by putting in the building blocks that were missing. Whereas if a person's very healthy, it's like, oh, all you need is, you need this homeopathic remedy. What is that? This is stimulatory medicine. It's like turning on a switch. It's like just reminding the body to turn on a certain healing pathway that's dormant. Wow, that's so simple. So the body can need material support of substance, or it can respond to energetic reminders, signaling of stimulation. Like an exercise is stimulation versus support. You need to eat more protein with enzymes that digest it because they're not digesting in order to rebuild those muscles because they're just not able to make the muscle proteins.